What up, y'all? So I'm gonna start doing a little thing. So this is the first episode. Uh, I was I was gonna call it just saying. I'm just saying because you know I say that all the time. If you know me, you know I say it all the time. But the homeboy and my cousin Daryl Hall was wanting to do a podcast called you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call this. Let's talk about it. So what I'm gonna do is just, you know what I'm saying, jump on every blue moon and be like, hey, let's talk about it. Uh, one of my barber, Courtney Robinson, has a series of things that he calls taper tidbits. You know what I'm saying? And when I was the last time I seen him, you know what I'm saying? The last time I seen him, I was like, Courtney, man, like you should probably talk about like things that you should do before you get a haircut, or how should you know what I'm saying, what you should do to keep your hair right, or the best products for your hair. Because I think, like, in my mind, I think women talk about it all the time, but black men never talk about that. So, like, I don't know what I should put in my hair. I don't know what I should do outside of me using some wave pomade, you know what I'm saying, some Murray's, and brushing my hair 100 times before I go to sleep. I don't really know what I should do. So, but all that to say this, you know what I'm saying? I want to start at something that I could do. Just, you know what I'm saying, jump on here and talk to people about what I feel. So, tonight, I wanted to talk about the verses and the Canelo fight. You know what I'm saying? So, the big thing for me was the verses tonight, SWV versus Escape. Man, Escape jumped out and was like, we here to sing. And when they did Is My Living in Vain to start off, I was like, man, this is amazing. And I feel like, especially for the first part, as the Escape was like, we out here to sing and we out here to be like, we ain't taking no second seat to nobody. And I honestly feel like SWV had better or bigger songs than Escape. But man, Escape came out with the energy, sung, did they songs, and man, it was great. And then like I want to say it might have been the first part of it. Um, my wife is out of town, so this is my first verses alone. So I felt lonely and terrible. No, I'm playing. But I texted my wife and I said, "Baby, did you know that Candy wrote bills for Destiny Child?" So when I heard that, that was amazing to me because I didn't know it. And if you know me, you know what I'm saying, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, most of y'all who gonna watch this know me. I'm like super into music, man. Not I am like a music historian. I feel like I know backstories more than most people know. But when they did the Bills, when Candy sung Bills, I was like, and I text my wife, baby, did you know Candy wrote Bills for Destiny's Child? And she was like, didn't at all. So, because honestly, when Candy said, "Hey, I'm gonna pay homage to some of the other girls groups that we did songs for, and so I want to do this," and I was like, "Well, this gonna be no scrubs because I know Candy and Tiny did no scrubs." So when they did Beatles, I was like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? And then at some point, they said Joe, you know what I'm saying? I want to know, Joe, Stutter Joe, you know what I'm saying? The R&B artist Joe. Joe wrote, he wrote the softest place on earth for Escape. And then he wrote, was it You're Always on My Mind? You're Always on My Mind for SWV. And I was like, never would have saw that coming either. You know what I'm saying? So, man, the verses tonight was amazing. I'm at the point where I'm just like celebrating the music, so I never be like, hey, so and so won, so and so lost, whatever. Ever since the E40 and Too Short, I've been pretty much like, man, I'm enjoying just whatever. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what goes on. I think the only verses I think that was terrible was the Babyface and Teddy Riley, and that's because I think Teddy Riley was trying to do too much. You know what I'm saying? I think if they redid, I would like to see them redo a lot of the verses they did to start off with because just the format wasn't good as this. Um, I am not getting paid to say this. I wish I was because that would be cool. But man, Fight, FITE, the Fight app on your Fire Stick, man, it was amazing to see it tonight. Man, it was the best format I've seen the verses in, so it was great to see that. You know what I'm saying? And it was an easy way to watch it. It wasn't like me, like I believe for me and my wife, when we first started the verses, we would watch it on my cell phone, and I would try to cast my screen to the cell phone. It will work for a few minutes. It'll refresh, and then you'd be like, "Oh, this is terrible." And you know what I'm saying? So tonight was actually, I think the Ozzy Brothers Earth, Wind and Fire, we did it on the Triller app, and it looked good on the screen, but it was still kind of some of that. But the Fight app on my Fire Stick tonight was amazing. So if you have a Fire Stick, get the Fight app, FITE, for you to watch verses. Easiest thing. We watched it. I watched it. I'm not gonna say we. I watched it tonight, and then I logged into my Instagram and hit the comments, whatever. So that was super great, super great. The last thing I'm gonna talk about is Canelo. Man, I got a homeboy named Anthony Guadarames. I probably said it wrong. I'm from Oklahoma. Terrible with names, but I got a homeboy named Anthony. Anthony told me that years ago Canelo was great. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I had never heard of Canelo until he fought Floyd, and Floyd beat him. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd beat him easily. It wasn't even it wasn't like contested or nothing in my mind. But when I seen the fight, one of the things that I heard was that they put Canelo in the ring with Mayweather too early. And at the time, though, he had like 40 fights or 30 fights because Canelo has like a crazy amount of fights. And so I was just like, I don't see. I told Anthony, and I'll tag him in this video, you know what I'm saying? But I told Anthony, I was like, Anthony, man, I don't see it, man. I don't see where Canelo is good like you say he is. That was when he fought Floyd. So since then, like year after year after year, what I'm gonna tell you is Canelo is amazing. Cause what I see in him is that it doesn't matter the size. It doesn't, cause like he's jumped up in weights, he came down in weight, he's fought bigger dudes, he's fought smaller dudes, and it don't matter who he fight. The biggest thing about Canelo is like, I'm gonna go to your body and I'm gonna go to your head. And I'm gonna do it continuously for like 4 rounds. And I feel like whatever you see him in, he does the same thing. Head, body, head, body, head, body. 4th round, 5th round, they sitting down, he knocking them out. Tonight with Billy Joe Saunders, I think Billy Joe Saunders was like a good, because Billy Joe Saunders is like he like fights. Like he'll stand in there with you and fight. And I told my homeboy tonight, I said, that either means he's gonna stand in there and he'll fight like toe to toe, but that probably means he'll probably get knocked out earlier. And that's exactly what happened. Bro, people, what I'll tell you is Floyd Mayweather is the best boxer I've ever seen. I don't care what you say. You can at me if you want to. I feel like I want to say it like, you know how people say, don't at me, at your mama. You know what I'm saying? I want to say that, but what I'll tell you is though, I think Floyd Mayweather is the best boxer ever. And I think if they wouldn't have put Canelo in the ring with Floyd Mayweather before he was supposed to, or even now at this point, I still feel like Canelo is gonna be on that list. Like, and right now, I have him top 15. Top 15 boxers ever. Don't matter who you bring to the table, I can argue with you that Canelo is that dude. So, I'm at 10 minutes. I wanted to just sit out here and do something. So, like, comment, do whatever you want to do, man. But hopefully I'll do more of these. So, definitely appreciate y'all. And thank y'all for listening to me just talk to talk. Thank you.